Okay guys, so like 5 minutes before Miles actually came out, a security guard came out because like another 20 girls came out and and the security guard came out and was just like, Miles isn't coming out until some of you disperse. So I turned to my friend Megan I met at the concert, who actually went to my school, and I was just like, what? Because I look around and I'm just like, almost every single girl that just came is from the VIP meet and greet. Why are they here again, trying to meet him again? And I guess the girl behind me who had VIP was just like, well, how long have you been here? And I was about to turn around and like blow up on her, but then I had to keep my cool because I didn't want to like get kicked out of there. But then Megan turns around and is just like, we've been here for 2 hours. And like gave her the bitch face, the bitch, whatever. So I was just like, thank you. Because I really didn't want to get kicked out of there and not be able to meet Miles. But once Miles actually came out, a girl actually ran up to him and was just like, Miles, 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 look, you took my phone when you were on stage. And I was just like, bish, if he took your phone on stage, don't you think he would have remembered that? Like, that was only like not a little over 2 hours ago. Don't you think he would have remembered? Crazy bitch. But yeah, so the first thing me and Michaela did was we got our actual like normal picture where we're just standing next to him, and then we got a hugging picture. And then I had Miles sign my snapback. Right there, Miles' signature. Then Michaela had Miles sign her iPod. And actually, before we even asked for anything, the first thing he said to us was, you guys smell really good. And we're just like, thank you so much. Like, because we drenched ourselves in vanilla perfume before we walked over, before he came out. So that's why we smelled so good. And Michaela actually told him, she was just like, yeah, I was the girl who gave you like that sweatshirt, and it kind of smells like us. Because she drenched the sweatshirt in vanilla perfume, because she gave Miles a sweatshirt while he was on stage, a Vermont sweatshirt. So yeah, I think Michaela's going to be known for giving Miles the Vermont sweatshirt. Then I had a gift that I forgot to put back in the gift bag before I gave it to the merch people, and I was just like, crap. And I had it in my back pocket, and I was just like, Miles, I was the girl who gave you like the letters on stage, and like I gave some gift bags to like your merch people, and I forgot to put one of the gifts back in the gift bag, and I wrote it in like the letter, and he stopped me there, and he cut me off, and he was just like, oh yeah, I read your letter before I came out, and you were talking about like this Jolly Rancher like stuff you put in water and like you shake it up and like drink it and stuff. And I'm just like, yeah. And at that point I didn't even have it out of my pockets yet, and I like took it out and I was just like, yeah, here. And he was just like, yeah, I have the letter in my pocket right now. I'm just like, he actually read the letter. Because I didn't think he was going to read it till like they were on the road going to their next stop. I didn't expect him to like read it while he was in there. So yeah, and I guess it didn't click because like I wrote some deep shit in that letter. It didn't like click in my head. I was just like, wait, he read all that stuff before he even met me. And like that clicked in my head when I got home. I was just like, oh shit. Which like I wasn't regretting giving him the letter. I was just like, yeah. But yeah. Then we asked Miles for what was it? We asked him for I asked him for like a kiss on the cheek picture, and Michaela asked, can I have a pose picture, and he just kissed her on the cheek for her picture too. So we got those pictures. And he's rapping right now. Then we like Michaela actually said to him, she was just like, yeah, I'm a hugger. Because we kept giving him like multiple hugs. Because Miles gives like the best hugs ever. I wish I could give him another hug again. Like, yeah. He gives the best hugs ever. And oh my god, for like the past like week after that, I was just like, I want another hug from Miles. Like, he gives the best hugs ever. Like, I went through Kaylin and Miles' depression after this concert. Like, you know how like you go to a concert and then you get like depressed after because you're just like, it felt like it didn't even happen. Like, honestly, like after you go to a concert, you go through like concert depression after. And it's like the worst feeling ever. And you like just need to talk to someone about like the stuff that happened. And I kept telling stories about what happened at the concert for like the past week or month after it. But yeah. What is the other thing I asked him? I can't remember. Oh my god, why can't I remember this? Oh, I asked, this is legit what I said to Miles. I was just like, Miles, I have like a YouTube channel, and I'm vlogging today, and I was wondering if I could get like a quick like video for my vlog, if that's possible. And he's just like, yeah, sure, sweetie. And I was just like, thank you so much. And I got that video. It's going to be at the end of all my videos now. And then I asked him if he could sign my poster, because I got a poster while we were in there. This is Kaylin, and this is Miles. This is the one we met. And I had him sign my poster right there. He signed it on himself. And then, the first thing he actually asked us, like after he was just like, you guys smell good, and like we talked about like the letters and sweatshirt situation and stuff, he was just like, how did you like the concert? Was it like good and stuff? And we were just like, yeah, it was amazing. And it was actually like our first concert ever. And he was just like, wait, your first concert ever? And we were just like, yeah, like this is like our first concert ever. And he was just like, well, I'm glad we got to be like your first concert and like stuff, and like I'm glad like you had an awesome experience at your first concert. And we're just like, oh my god, you're so sweet, like thank you so much and stuff like that. And then at the end we had him, I asked him to sign my poster, and we asked him for like some hugs, and we're just like, sorry, we literally like went up to him and I was just like, sorry to bother you, Miles, but can you like sign my poster? And he's just like, yeah, sure, you're so sweet. And I was just like, thank you. And then we were just like, can we have like another hug before we go? And he was just like, yeah. And actually, like before, I think this was after he was like, we said this was like our first concert, he was just like, you guys have like a ride to go, right? Because like, and then we cut him off at that point. It sounded like he was about to offer us a ride, and we were just like, whoa, we don't want to be that much of a bother. So we were just like, yeah, we totally have a ride. My mom's actually like parked like right over there, and was just like, oh. And I think he like ended up waving at my mom. I don't really remember that part that good, but like I wish I said I did not have a ride, so we could have gone on the tour bus and gotten a ride back to my house. That would have been legit the best thing ever. But yeah, and like we at the end, like he signed my poster, we got hugs, and then when we were walking back to the car, our car, Michaela actually yells to him, and he has like some girls around him. Michaela actually yells and at him. She's just like, "Love you, Miles." And he actually turns around and is just like, "Love you too." And first, Michaela yells, "Love you, Miles." And I'm just like, "Love you, Miles." And then he legit like turns around and it's just like, "Love you too." And it's like, I don't even know. And I was like, oh my God, he's so sweet. He's so adorable and sweet and kind and caring and oh my God. But I was more kind of screaming it, hoping Miles didn't hear me. Yeah. And then like legit, the next day, because I had a letter for Kaylin that I gave to Miles to give to him on stage, legit a day after, I get a notification on Twitter. Kaylin White has followed you on Twitter. And I'm just like, whoa. Whoa. Because like I woke up from like a nap because like I was exhausted from that concert. And also when I got back home, my legs were literally like this underneath my blankets. Because like we legit were jumping for 2 hours. But it was so worth it. But yeah, I just want to thank Miles and Kayla and Miles for like an awesome experience. And yeah, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And subscribe because I post videos every Monday and Friday. And you get, it's free to subscribe. And you get a notification every time I post a video. So you won't have to remember to come back every Monday and Friday. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace. Love you guys. Bye.